As we were with our last live reading.
Yes.
Uh,
This is
this is gonna be like the House of Hell.
kind of
Yeah, that's
similar to that.
Yep. And yeah, we said pick your own adventure. These were all 4 skills, and the only difference is we got a potion to help restore our luck.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the only difference.
Anyway, yeah, and now time to the reading.
We read now.
Your adventurer, a sword for hire, has been roaming the northern borderland of your kingdom, and having always spurned the dullness of the village life, you now wander the land in the search of wealth and danger. Despite the long walks and rough outdoor life, you are content with your unknown destiny. The world holds no fears for you. You are a skilled warrior, very practiced in the art of slaying evil men and beasts with your trusty sword. Not once during the last 10 days since entering the northern borderland have you set eyes upon another person. This does not worry you at all, as you are happy with your own company and enjoy the slow, sunny days, hunting, eating, and sleeping.
We're not doing anything else from that scenario.
It's even. It is the evening, and have feasted on dinner of rabbit spit roasted on an open fire, and you settle down to sleep and breathe beneath your sheepskin blanket. There's a full moon, and light sparkles on the blade of your broadsword, screwed into the ground by your side. You gaze at it, wondering when will your next to wipe the blood off some vile creature from its sharp edge. These are lands inhabited by weird, loathsome beasts, goblin trolls, even dragons.
Ding ding ding! Light bulb! Oh look, we have an idea.
Mm-hmm. That's just my uncle says texted me.
Oh, okay. Just your uncle saying he can drink with you tomorrow.
Yeah, for on you a little bit because you have early appointment. Okay, trolls, dragon. As the flame of your campfire suddenly dies, you begin to drift asleep. An image of screaming green-faced troll flickers through
It just sounds so wrong.
your mind. It's like, one scream of dead thing.
One screaming dead
Two screaming dead trolls.
3 screaming dead trolls. 4 screaming dead trolls.
Yeah, your character just want to kill, apparently. Suddenly, in the bushes, you actually hear a loud cracked twig breaking under a clumsy foot. You leap up and grab your sword from the ground. You motionlessly but alert, ready to pounce on unseen adversary. Then you hear the groan and followed by a dull thud of a body falling to the ground. Is it a trap? You slowly walk over to the bush where the noise was coming from and carefully pull back the branches.
It's just Big Leg Bob! Wailing on his guitar. Yeah. Guitar, nothing else.
Yep, that's what Big Leg is doing.
Yep.
You look down to see a little old man with a great bushy beard, his face contorted with pain. You crouch down to remove the iron helmet covering his balding head and notice 2 crossbow bolts protruding from his stomach of his plump chainmail clad torso. Picking him up, you carry him.
Throw him into the woods. Oh, right. Sorry.
Carry him over to the fire. Stir the dying embers into life. After covering him with a sheepskin blanket, you manage to get the old man to drink a little water. He coughs and moans and sits up rigid, eyes starting fixatedly ahead, and started shouting, "I'll get them! I'll get them! Don't fear, Gallbrand! Big Leg is coming to bring the hammer! Oh yes, indeed! Oh yes! Ah yes!" The dwarf, whose name presumed to be Big Leg, obviously delirious from poison, took both lots into his stomach. You watched him slump down again to the ground when he whispered his name to hear. His eyes stare unblinkingly at you and begin to start to shout, "Ambush! Ambush! Look out! Ambush! The hammer! Take the hammer to Gallibran! Save the dwarves!" His eyes, half closed in the pain, seem to ease a little, and as the delirium subsides, he speaks to your again low whisper. "Help us, friend! Take the hammer to Gallibran! Only the hammer will unite our people against trolls. And we're on our way to Darkwood in search of hammer. Ambushed by little people, others killed. Map in my palace will take you home. Yasser Romo. The master made these parts is great magic for sale to protect you against creature of Darkwood. Take my gold, I beg you. Find the hammer, take it to Gallibran, my lord of Stonebridge. You will be rewarded." Big Leg opens his mouth, but nothing but comes out so far. The dying spread like bleh.
Yeah.
You sit up and ponder the Big Legs were. Who's Gallibran? Who Yatsuromo is all the fuss of the dwarfish hammer. You reach into the still body of Big Leg, remove his pouch from the leather belt around him. His waist inside you find 30 gold pieces and a map. And now we're back where we were!
And now there's a circular map again. We've come full circle. Literally, look at the map.
See? The map had led us here. I'm hoping that I'm gonna turn this on.
Yay, we have voices. Alright.
Okay, cool. Okay, we came full circle. We're here.
Totally.
Like the map told us to.
Yeah. See? See, it all worked out.
The reading went better. Jingling the coins in your hand, you tossed it away. The fuck, I don't need coin. I'm a man.
Fuck that shit. I don't need to pay for things.
So when we see it, I hope that's I have to steal the map. We'll probably be dead, but I want to.
Oh no, we're doing it if it does.
You think of the possible reward this may await you, such for returning hammer to the village of dwarves. You decide to try to find the hammer in the dark woods, forest. It's been a few weeks since your last good battle, and what is more, you are likely to be well paid for this one.
You really are a blood-crazed moron.
Yeah, I got to kill and get paid. My dream came true. I am a murderous asshole.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I just see the swordsman just saying that out loud.
That's his inner monologue.
With your mind made up, you settle down to sleep, thinking about 1 gold penny, 2 gold penny, 3 dead trolls.
4 screaming dead trolls. 5 screaming dead trolls.
And as he skinned blanket from the poor back from the poor big leg. In the morning, you bury the old dwarf and gather up your possession, and you examine the map and look to the sun and find your bearing, whistling and merrily. You headed off to the south at a good pace. I just feel like he's just skipping along because he knows he's gonna get paid.
Just flip, sitting there going, just bouncing up and down, skipping along, just being like,
now
I'm gonna get paid.
Turn over. Oh man, our turn is over.
Oh, all right.
Now the story actually starts. I didn't know that there's actually a lot of these introduction stories.
Yeah.
To just show you how to got into this
predicament.
Yeah. It makes sense. It's set up for the story.
Yeah.
Your walks in Jastromo. His name gonna change all the time.
Oh boy.
Jastromos. I think. Yeah, that's how you say it, right? Jastromo. Jastronomos.
Yastromos.
Jastromos.
I don't know how the hell it says. I have no clue.
Take a little
I know
over
there's an
half
A,
a day
a Z,
and you arrived. At his stone tower, dirty and hungry, as the tower is set back on the edge of the dark woods, some 50 meters from the path you have been following. It's difficult to find. Finally, you walk up to the huge oak door, somewhat relieved to find that it does exist, and that Big Leg had not been speaking widely in his delirium.
But I kind of wanted him to be speaking wildly in his delirium. It made it more fun.
You mean like in
Think about it. If we came here and there was like absolutely nothing, it'd be like, God damn it.
You mean like the Ninja Girl thing anime? That big bum boom boom.
Oh, that anime.
And then what his servant does, give it to the girl with big boobs.
Because he was literally just speaking gibberish. Bing bum bum boom boom. And he's like, she's got big boobs. I'll give him her. That must be it. That must be exactly what
she must be the chosen one. She had big boobs.
Every time I think back to that, it's just too funny. God damn it.
And like some of the nonsense I couldn't get. But
what was the name of that anime again? Do you remember? It's like it didn't have something to do with ninjas.
Something with ninjas. It was like the heart-shaped eye patch.
Yeah. It's like some sort of heart-shaped eye patch thing. And
the funny thing is, I can't find that anime unless I could look at a picture.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes, like with stuff like that, like you haven't watched it in a while, and like maybe you've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah, I would. Kind of hard to watch it, but
you just can't watch it again because like you can't find it, and you don't remember the name, so it's like impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, a large brass bell and going to hang from the stone archway. As you rang the bell, a shiver runs down your spine, and you realize that the loud bong evades the deep silence which you had not noticed.
Kill them all! Oh, wait.
Before there is no sound of a bird or animal to be heard. You wait anxiously at the door and hear the slow footsteps descending down the stair from the tower above. A small wooden slot in the door slides open. 2 eyes appear and examine you. Well, who are you? Demands a grumpy voice through the hole. You answer that you are an adventurer in search of Master Maid Yatsoromo, intending to purchase magical item from him to combat the creature of the dark forest. Oh, well, in that case, if you are interested in buying some goods of mine, merchandise, you had better come up. I am Yasaromo. He turns slowly, climbs that stone stair. Will you? Hey, follow him up the stair. Or says attack him.
I kind of want to be a dick. I really kind of want to attack him. I mean, we have no reason not to. We have no reason to attack him. But I mean, this guy's we've already established he's crazy.
I want to test your strength before I buy your wares, as you're worthy of my gold.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna attack him.
Okay, okay, we're attacking.
We're attacking.
As you draw your sword, Jethro turns around, casually advising not to be foolish. His magic is great.
If you...
If you still want to attack, so go ahead. If you change your mind.
I feel like we're gonna die here, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay. If he dies.
Oh. That,
You started your other moment, but only to reach the first stair when he lifts his right arm and nonchalantly mumbles a few words. Time to seem to stand still. Amid the bright flashes, your body feels like a bubbling liquid inside. And then when the turmoil subsides, you know something terrible has happened. The stone stairs feels cold, your body, and you realize the problem of life has as a frog.
well,
Yes, Roma bent down and picked you up, and saying the booming voice, "Well, foolish warrior, enjoy your new life." With that, he led you out of that deafening laugh and nearly dropped you. Then you shuffled through the oak door and opening it throws you into the tall grass outside. Your best friend's here.
well, we're a frog now.
Oh man, we got the fate of Captain Ginyu.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of what happened. We're essentially Captain Ginyu in this scenario. I mean, I don't know where else to go from here. I mean, okay,
I guess.
I feel like that was a waste. Especially since we had such good rolls at the beginning.
Yeah, we have a bunch of good rolls that we like soiled it all.
All just because I wanted to see what would happen if we attacked them.
Is that 40 minutes?
How long have we been doing this for? Couldn't have been that long.
Properly breeding, probably.
I mean, considering the fact that half of it we friggin' didn't have the mic on.
Yeah. So it's right now roughly 40 minutes, 42 minutes.
So should we do another one?
That's a play through. That's flip through the page up to the point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go back and see what would happen.
Oh wait.
We gotta go back.
Go to adventure. Okay, let's see. We threw away our good rolls.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We're gonna die!
Oh no! Please be good luck. Well, at least our luck.
Well, at least our luck isn't shit. Alright, I mean, that's something.
Let me just go with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alright, well, I mean, we have to follow him, because, you know, we can't attack him otherwise.
Okay, you follow the huffing and puffing old man in the tattered robe up the spiraled staircase. to a large room at the top of the tower. So cupboards and cabinets lined with the walls are filled with bottles, jarred weapon armor, and all manner of strange artifact.
Well,
I feel like the artifact have a typo. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's aroma shuffles past that general cluttered slump down in old oak chair. He reached into his top pocket, pulled a piles of fragile pair of gold-rimmed speckles, placing these on his nose, and picked up a piece of slate and chalk from a table next to his chair and begins to write frankly, then hands you the slate. Potion of healing, 3 gold.
That could be useful.
Potion of plant control, plant control.
That could also be useful.
Potion of stillness.
Hmm.
Insect control.
Instant control?
Insect. Like the bugs.
Oh, insects.
Anti-poison, that's definitely... No. No, know what, Regan?
How much money do we have? Do we have enough for all this?
Yeah, we have 30 gold pieces.
Oh, so in that case, why don't I just buy a bunch of shit?
So we buy that.
Buy the...
Anti-poison. This is 2 gold. So we got anti-poison.
Maybe like a plant control and insect control or holy water. We might need that. Who knows?
So buy them all, right?
Yeah, we'll buy them all. Why not? All right, let's do it.
Because I think what happened is, I think there was a ring of light. But that was, what, 30? Probably 30 gold, because once I picked, like, a potion of healing, I couldn't buy it.
Oh.
I feel like the ring would have been more helpful than any of these. Maybe the healing potion, I don't know. Oh. Oh.
Alright.
We were stupid.
Yeah, we were. I didn't realize there was more shit. A strength. An amulet of strength, an amulet of water.
Rod of water finding.
Huh.
Like, well...
Well, what do we want? What do you think we might need from the rest of this? I mean, like, we already wasted a good chunk here. How much do we
Let's
have?
go with that light ring, because that may be useful.
Alright.
The climbing rope.
I mean, yeah, that's probably going to be pretty useful. Amulet of strength might be useful.
Armband.
Yeah, whatever. Armband of strength.
I think that is the last one.
And if we have any more money, I mean, like, it depends on what you want to buy. I mean, I don't know what else would really be useful here.
Maybe food.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, who knows? Maybe we would probably could use...
And maybe this. Okay, now we can't buy anything.
Okay, yeah, we've wasted the rest of our cash. All right.
He tells you that instructions for the use are written clearly on the label attached to the items. Instruction for garlic bread. Put in mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope so.
Unless
like we're running into a vampire, in which case shove it in his mouth.
You know, maybe that was... this is garlic buds, not garlic bread. Oh man, I want a garlic bread. But it would be nutritious and useful.
You know that's a garlic bud. Really? Alright, fine.
But know what the funny thing is? We might run into a vampire, and I bought it by mistake because I thought it was bread.
It's okay, we got holy water.
Oh yeah, we do that.
So we have 2 things to keep vampires away, so...
Okay, cool. Or undead.
Yeah,
They could,
yeah.
holy
Or
water.
undead. Or undead, yeah. So ultimately, if we run into those things, which I'm betting we might...
And the only multiplier we have is like the armband of strength.
Although I am kind of curious, would the game continue after becoming a vampire?
That would be interesting. Just as a vampire said, you still complete your mission, and I still want to fucking be paid.
Like, that's your whole motivation. Like, I don't care. Yeah, I thirst for blood, but I also want my money.
I also want my money. I won't drink their blood or any other dwarven people. Only that guy. He's human. Anyway, he tells you that all the instructions to use and written clearly on the label attached to the items. Together and successfully use, design and tell you that unfortunately the magic in the item only works once.
Oh, lovely.
But they are the best you can buy for the money.
Only works once.
Jastromo then asks you the reason for the purchase the items, and you tell him the story, and the citizen continues the quest. The luckless big leg. Quest of the luckless big leg.
The luckless big leg.
Ah, yes, Jastromo slowly rub its chin. I heard that good dwarf of. I heard that the good dwarf of Stonebridge had lost their fabled warhammer. Without it, their king is unable to arouse his people with despite the fact that hill troll threatened his village.
Oh, I see.
Rumor has it that an envious king from another village of the dwarfs sent an eagle to Stonebridge to steal the hammer. It managed to do, but as it flew over the dark wood, it was attacked by a death hawk, and the hammer dropped into the forest and was lost. Apparently, 2 forest goblins found the hammer, but could not decide who was to keep it. They wrestled for hours, but gave up. Then they discovered that the handle was unscrewed from the head, and the argument was settled.
I see.
So the 2 goblins like, it's mine! It's mine! Oh wait, it's unscrews! Okay, we both have it.
There we go. It's all good.
The argument was settled. One kept the head and the other kept the handle. And then they parted each happy with their new treasure. Who knows if they still have them. So I'm afraid your problem doubled. I can tell you that the head is made of bronze and the handle is made of polished ebony. Both head and handle have the letter G inscribed on them.
So in other words, we gotta go off and find them.
Yep. Your task is not easy. Good luck.
Oh yeah.
You think Jastromo and leave the room and the spiral staircase.
So
Outside the bright light, you notice a dead quietness again, and narrow path leads northward. From the tall grass surrounding Jastromo Tower and the dense undergrowth of the dark forest, and a few strides surrounded by the dark tangled forest stone and knotted roots seem to hide in the shadows. You can almost believe they are trying to trip you up. The light fades quickly and the air becomes moist and unpleasant. Deeper and deeper you go into the gloom. Eventually the path fork either side a huge oak tree. We want to go west or east?
Yes. Do we want to go east or west? Well. I'm thinking maybe west.
Okay. With the wise word of Patrick Star. East? I thought it said west. The narrow, overgrown path continued to weave its way around the crowded forest. Strange animal cries echoed through the trees. It's not long before you arrive at another something. Oh man, more path. Westward or turn north?
Let's turn north.
Okay, we're gonna go north. The path heads north into the thick forest. In one of the few clearings between the trees, you see smoke rising from the chimney of a wooden hut to your right. Do we want to look through the window of the hut, or do we just keep on walking?
No, let's look through the window. Let's see what the hell's in there, man.
Okay. You peer through the small, dirty window of the hut and see an old woman, grubby clothes with a wrinkled face and warty nose.
Hi, Grandma!
Reading several books by the fireside, the far wall of the hut, and the hunchback servant who is carrying more books to her from the shelves and crammed those books, charts, and scrolls.
Hey, what you reading? Hey, what you reading?
The funny thing, we can enter the hut.
Let's do it.
Okay. You open the wooden door and walk in. I also love how we don't actually knock.
Yeah, we just
We're
walk
like,
right in.
hey, Grandma. I'm kind of lost.
That makes perfect sense.
It's like everybody means you could draw the sword. I just like you open through the wooden door and walk.
I kind of want to try it now. Oh, I mean, we are playing as a crazy guy, but I mean, like, I don't know.
I mean, we probably instant death again.
It probably.
I
will
mean,
be.
come on, it's an old lady, and with Hunchback of Notre Dame.
You got a point there.
That's not really a worthy fight.
But I mean, what if she's like somehow like some sort of evil witch or something? I mean, like, we'd be doing a real good favor by ending her life.
The Wicked West of the West. Boom! I have killed her. And the meantime, like, that's her evil twin.
Yeah.
And that's a plunge. And since she killed her sister, the world plunged into everlasting darkness.
Oh, that would be bullshit, wouldn't it?
I have done my job. I've decimated humanity.
No, we're drawing the sword.
As he draws us, an old woman, face changed from expressing disinterest to that of anger. From the drawer, the nearby stairs, he pulled out some dead flower and produced on her palm. A sweet smell has happened. It started to spin before you.
It doesn't.
We didn't have the headband. Oh god. I think we ended it again.
Well, since we don't have the headband and it won't let us pick that, we kind of can't do much else here but do this, can we? So we're pretty much dead, aren't we?
Probably. You start to lose your balance as you distorted in the mind. You close your eye, hold your head into the hand, makes it, but it makes no difference. You feel around in the room, fall to the ground unconscious. When you awake, you find that you're lying on the ground outside the wooden hut. You sit up and look inside the back, for all your have been stolen. Luckily, nothing else has been gone. You still have the sword, and inside the but is deserted. Ah, shit, we have nothing now.
Fuck. Well, yeah. I mean, this wasn't the best idea. But, I mean, to be fair, she was a thief. I mean, you know.
Let's search the house because there's Arden now.
I mean, yeah, why not?
You decide to start the search in the wooden shelves. All the written language unfamiliar use contain strange diagram charts and scrawls unintelligible to you. You open the cupboard and draw it apart, and from an interesting piece of painted canvas with more books and leather bound dusty. You are about to give out searching the room and you notice more books on the floor acting as a support for a broken leg. Will you pick up a book? No one lets us pick up the book.
Yeah, why not? Let's read the books. I mean, what do we got to lose?
You open up a book and surprised to see that pages are hollow out in the middle. Laying in the cavity of the is a small jewel on the silver chain beside the parchment reads, "Instruction for use. Place the necklace on your neck and question to those you fear. No matter what they try to say, it's only truth rule here." You place the necklace around your neck and presume to find will come in useful in the evil forest. You gain luck point. Yay!
Ah, sweet.
But we lost set.
Well, I mean, we lost everything, but we gained luck. That's
Yeah.
something.
Walking around the narrow path. That's the only thing we got going for us.
Luck, yeah, you got that right.
Big cold trees are left with a large hole in the trunk. So okay, there's a hole in the tree. I want to stick my hand in it. But we're adventurers.
I mean, yeah, we got to do it.
You know, you play RPG, you see a hole in the tree, what do? You stick it in.
Yeah, this is how this works. I thought you hit it with the sword, but
I stick my hand in it. You pull it slowly in the hole and it comes out of contact with something cold and hard. It feels like a metal ball, As you start to lift it out of the hole, you wince in pain as the sharp teeth of some small creature suddenly bites into your arm and pulls it out quickly. Hanging on to the discovery, the blood drips from around your wound and you lose 1 stamina point. Do you still live? If you do, you click here. You have no stamina clip to die from rabies.
Jesus. Well, I mean, I guess we have no choice. We gotta click there.
You see that you have not found a metal ball after all. It's a bronze helmet. Oh, we have a helmet now.
Alright.
It looks like their size. What would you do? Tie on the helmet.
Yeah, why not?
You're like, ha, stupid squirrel. I got the hat.
Yeah, that is kind of what's going on here, isn't it?
Who's laughing now? You place the helmet on your head. A surge of power starts to run through your body, making you feel stronger, unafraid, and the helmet has magical properties and adds 1 point to all future dice rolls with computing their own attack strength. Oh, look.
Alright. See, we're getting somewhere.
See, our luck is working, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, do we want to go east or east again?
Alright, well, I guess we gotta go east.
Okay, east is it now. Oh, man. You know, this is probably where the plant spell would have been used when it wasn't stolen from us.
Yeah, it would have been.
The path continued east, and turn sharply narrows slightly. The path seemed even more usual tingling feeling down your spine tells you something is not right. Suddenly, the branch from the tree on the right whips and knocks you. You lose 1 stamina. You stagger to your feet to see the tree has moved into the path blocking your way. The tree is old with thick bark. You just make out the hidden eye. The mouth in the middle of its trunk. Realize you have been attacked by a tree man.
A tree man, huh?
Should we fight the tree man or no? Well, we are a crazy blood warrior.
Yeah, we gotta fight the tree man.
The funny thing, we have Capsule of Fire.
Alright, let's use it.
You reach into the backpack and pull out a small cloth pouch containing a capsule. There are 5 of them. They all read red and shiny. You take one of them out, throw it towards the advancing tree man, and lands in the front of him, explodes in the puff of white smoke. Set of flames shoots up and out of the ground. Forces the tree man back and away. You seize your opportunity, throw the remaining capsule at the tree man. The flame bursts out around him and runs past him while he is trapped. Soon, well, from the tree man, they stop running, heading north of the thing. I think that stuff we bought is still with us because the capsule is the one thing I
And
bought.
what the hell did he steal from us? Our money? We didn't have any, did we? I thought we spent it all.
We spent all the money. And we had the ring. It might, maybe it's stole the jewelry.
Maybe.
Daylight disappears through the trees on either side of the path as the forest thins out more. Soon, it leads out of the trees on the large plain with the tall grass. Beyond, you see the rise of ground, leading the low hill and the new branch off leads east. Keep walking north or go east? There's a lot of branching paths, but I guess we're in the forest.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Well, you know what? Keep walking, I think.
Keep walking, okay. You walk quickly along the waist-high grass. You arrive at an undersunken path. So keep it going forward or go west?
Let's go west this time.
But near too far, it comes from a sort of noise, barking dogs. Drawing nearer, suddenly the brown fox eye wide open in fear and dashes past you, running east, and grunting yelping dog gets louder. Well, do we hide or face the dogs?
I mean, we gotta face the dogs.
Okay. You draw the sword and stand to face a pack of dogs. They come into view, a cloud of dust galloping behind them. A masked rider wearing a long, flowing cloak, riding a white stallion. He blows a horn, and the pack of dogs comes to a sudden halt in front of you. There are 4 of them, and you see that they are hunting dogs. The stallion stands motionless behind them. There's a stern blowing from the nostril. In 2 long sets, the masked man looked at you without speaking. No.
And then he farted.
You know what? Let's start the conversation. Let's not
So let's not attack him for no damn reason.
Because this is what this helped us twice.
I mean, I don't know.
The first one we turned into a frog. Second one we got hit with the sweet perfume that knocked us out.
We got our shit stolen. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, I got a shit stolen. So let's.
You sure you don't want to attack him?
I'm pretty sure he will kill us.
I mean, you attacked the tree man. It seemed to work out real well for that.
We had a fire capsule. That's different. No, we strike a conversation. You nod your head at the masked rider and bid him a good day. He nods back and say nothing and you tell him of the quest who helped the dwarf Stoneberg. He then jumps down from the mount, throw back his cape and extend the right hand and shake your hand. You see that each finger is adorned by a large ring. gold ring. Carry on with the conversation, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
The man smiles and takes off his mask, explaining that he wore it to protect him against the dust and not to hide the face of a robber. You see their sword and relax a little.
Okay.
The man tells you that he is a hunter and the best game in all the northern borderlands can be found in the grassy plain within the darkwood forest. He says that his hounds were chasing a wild boar when they lost scent and picked up a fox mistakenly. He warns you some of the dangerous beasts that lurks in these parts, and finally says, and if you are going to spend the night in the dark woods, you might need some of these. He drops some belladonna into your hand and some back onto his stallion. Hi-ho, somewhere away! And then the dust blows, then sudden blow of his horn, the dogs run off east. He turns and waves you to, he turns and waves to you before galloping into the pursuit of his dog.
Come back, dogs. I just wanted to hug you and love you until you die.
You put the Bodonias into your backpack and set off west again. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess we just give it in there. Alright.
Yeah.
This one's actually lasting a little longer. I'm surprised. I thought I would have died at the freaking witch. I mean, old lady.
Yeah. But we definitely would, but that again. Should we even, if we run into that person again, I would highly doubt.
Yeah.
That's normally how this type of games work. But definitely we'll try to attack her again. Or maybe try to...
Well, I mean, if she does it, if we run into her again, which very unlikely. I mean, I highly doubt we can talk to her.
Yeah, I mean, we try to attack her.
Yeah, we started off pretty badly with her. She's probably pretty wary of us.
It's like, we got off the wrong foot. I thought we were the Wicked Witch of the West. And, you know, it's all good.
Yeah, that usually doesn't go over very big, you know?
You soon arrive at a crossroad with more paths. Okay. West or north? You may head north or keep going west.
North!
Okay. As you walk further northward, you cross the plain. The grassy gradually becomes shorter. The ground starts to rise gently ahead. You hear a roar crashing water. You soon reach a bank of wide river split into levels. To the right. Okay, anyway. To the right, the water is calm and slow moving, but from the view, front of you, it tumbles noisily down the waterfall to a gorge below. Oh no! If we fuck up, this would end.
Alright.
River narrows quickly west over the rock border. Steeply leads down to the waterfall to the bottom of the gorge. Although it is difficult to see where they end because of the spray thrown up. Across the river, you see the path heading north into the distance, and small wooden boat is tied to the post to your right where the river is calm.
Okay.
Walk down to the steep step to the base of the waterfall, or row the wooden boat across the river.
Let's row the wooden boat across the river.
Okay.
I mean, that seems like the safer option.
And then this turns out to be like hunters that going after us.
That would be the way, wouldn't it?
Okay, let's do this. Doing it. You untie the boat and like someone could be like, "Hey, where my boat went?"
Yeah.
You untie the boat and start to rowed across the river to the far bank. You're about halfway when you notice the bottom of the boat is beginning to fill with water.
Are you kidding me?
It leaks appeared everywhere. But is touching shit. You grab your possessions and swim across to the other side. You climb out of the river dismayed to see that your remaining provisions, if you have any, have dissolved in the water.
God damn it.
I don't think we have any dissolvable item.
The garlic?
I don't think that garlic would dissolve in water. The like the bud of a garlic.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The only thing that made
Oh, the holy water. That's probably gone.
Yeah, we didn't lose that. We'd have made the water fall holy. My job is here is making like the one part of the waterfall all holy. How does that? How does this came to be? Some fuckers just drop a bunch of holy water in the waterfall.
Well, in reality, I mean, holy water is just water blessed by a priest, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could literally have just any priest go up to a fucking waterfall and be like, I bless this.
I bless this. But don't they have to constantly do it, or would the whole water, or the whole, anywhere the water goes to be blessed?
I mean, I guess anywhere that would go would be blessed, so that, you know, like...
So the Pacific, that Pacific body of water.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, unless, like, all of it. I don't know. That's the question. How does that work? There is some holy water stuff we need to figure out now.
It's getting dark as the night closes and decide to camp behind some rock to the right behind path. They build a large fire and settle down and sleep with sword by their side. Oh man, the naked tree man.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Let's read. It looks like a naked guy with his face torn off.
Yeah, it looks fucking weird. It's like some half wood, half man, maybe like a werewolf. I don't know.
Could be a werewolf.
Could be a werewolf.
I mean, we have garlic. We could just sub in his face. If it
Would that even work on a werewolf?
I don't know.
Isn't it silver that works on werewolves?
Yes, but
Do you have silver?
garlic is bad for dogs, and they're part dog. so it may get them sick, but they won't. It won't kill them.
We'll just make them puke. I'm sure that'll work out well for us.
You're like, ah!
Next thing you know, you got a yakking fucking werewolf.
Like, the werewolf's like fucking like throwing up, like can't move. Now my chest to run.
It just gets up. It's like projectile on it.
And then he's like cursing at you, you motherfucker! Because the werewolf not can speak English or something. It's like fucking cursing at you.
Alright.
Okay. You have to sit to sleep about an hour. A noise, deep growling, wakes you up. You stand up without making a noise and grab your sword. You wait and listen. There is a full moon. There's a full moon in the sky. Eerie the shadows all around you. You hear the soft footstep, sniffing, followed by another low growl. The shape of it looked like a man steps out of the shadow to your right. You get closer. You see his chest, arm, and face, covered with thick brown hair, and long teeth protrude from his mouth. I feel like this is a werewolf.
Yeah, it's a werewolf.
He's a werewolf! We need to fight. Fight we must.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Did we do good? No, werewolf got 16. Oh, okay. Red one's a werewolf. Gotcha. Ooh, werewolf's winning. Werewolf's winning.
We have 0. Test your luck.
Alright, alright. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Haha!
Fight on.
Aha!
Fight on. Ash, wait.
Oh.
No, both lifting.
Alright, well,
Okay.
tied that round.
Okay.
We tied that round too.
Okay.
Alright,
Aha!
Aha!
I think we won this one.
Aha!
Wow, we fight on. Aha! We win!
We did it!
And that our luck saved us.
Yeah, the luck roll definitely did.
Defeat. Yeah. If the werewolf went during the comic, then blah blah blah.
I mean, we don't really have much of a choice in that. I don't think it allows us to click that. Scratch down ones we can't pick, right?
Yep. You settle down and sleep again. You're like, okay, killed him.
I'm going back to bed. Alright.
Again, but you shake and tremble, a sweat pours into your body, although you feel very cold. Yes. You reach from your backpack, take out the Balladonia. It is poisonous, but effect will stop you from turning into a werewolf.
Oh. I see. That's why he gave us that. That's that flower, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
You lose 2 stamina points for the effect of the poison. But we're still alive.
Yay.
The effect of the Balladonia bites it, and the bite of the werewolf wears off, and you finally manage to get back to sleep in the morning. You collect your belongings and head north and path of the hills. And then you're like, well, that was a bitch of the night. Get bit by a werewolf, so I had to put some poison on myself, take some damage, have a restless night. That what happened.
Or in other words, I think they call it also wolfsbane.
Oh.
That flower.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, they're right. They're also known as wolfbane in the other places.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I've never... I do remember it being called that, but I mean, like, it's just... Alright, whatever. Continue on.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
And we still have garlic.
Yes, we do. So if vampires come, we're all set. See, we didn't have to shove the garlic down his throat and keep making puke. We had other things to do that.
The ground quite steep as the path winds its way into the hill. By the time you reach the top of the sun, it's quite hot. All around in the distance, I see a dark green circle in dark forest. Mist still hanging tall grass behind you, but you see a valley floor bathed in sunlight. All is quiet. As you sit down the far side of the hill, you see a junction. Okay, more turns.
Okay.
So we continue north, downward, or head east?
You know what? Let's continue north.
Okay.
We already fought a werewolf. Who knows? Maybe something interesting will happen.
Oh man, we could test our luck. The path runs through the narrow gorge between the hills. You feel vulnerable and draws your sword, expecting the ambush at any moment. Unfortunately, because you're concentrating on watching the side of the gorge, you do not see a small patch of leaves and branches on the path ahead. Your foot goes right through the thin covering and trap, and you plunge 4 meters to the bottom of a rocky pit. To add to your misfortune, a wooden stake with a sharp tip point in the center of the pit. We found the pit trap.
Oh, fuck. Test your luck.
You're lucky.
Wow, alright.
Lucky Luke would be lucky with you or something. Oh man. We got an achievement.
Guess we did something. Alright.
You managed to avoid the landing on the wooden stake, but fall heavily on the floor, losing 2 stamina. Well, we're still alive because we're not dead.
Yes. So we did stuff.
Do you have a boot? No. We don't have the boot of leaping.
What about our...
I thought
rope.
that...
the rope with the...
It's like the rope of climbing. What about the rope of climbing? You do not have a fucking hook. Like you need a grappling hook on the end of it. You do not have that. You son of a bitch. You said give me a rope.
Just give me a fucking regular rope.
The pit is circular, the smooth side, and you are too weak from the fall to climb out. You call for help, but nobody comes to your aid. You sit down, ponder your fate. On an hour you hear a noise overheard. You look up to see a bearded-faced, stocky man wearing a fur hat. He looks annoyed. He is a fur trapper, and you have ruined his trap. He shouts down to you that you expected him to throw you a rescue you. It cost you 3 gold. I don't have any fucking... You greedy ass fucker. Can I just toss a rope at you?
Yeah.
He said...
He wants 2 gold to get us out of there, right?
Okay, so after that failed, that he will take any magical item from you carry from your backpack. After you agree to pay him off with that angry trapper, he throws it down the...
Greedy fuck. So wait, these are the things we can give him?
Yeah. What do we give him for?
What do we got here? We got...
No, not the potion of healing. We kind of need that.
Yeah, we definitely will keep that.
Rope of climbing, which might still come in handy. The magical helmet probably did save our ass in the fight.
Definitely.
And we're gonna need a potion of fortune maybe later. This is probably from a dark area. Oh yeah, you're right. We lost the holy water.
Knew it.
The potion of stillness, I guess.
Yeah, why not give him that?
So I remember defeating unfriendly fur trapper before he's nurse down the gorge. Everybody is dicks in this forest.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. No wonder we keep attacking people. He's sitting on my phone. I am sitting on my phone.
You continue down the gorge. You see a handle of a sword sticking from the large rock in the path. Oh man! I think we could probably pull it out because we have the strength band.
Sweet.
Did you wish to try to pull the sword free from the rock?
Yeah, why not?
I mean...
Excellent.
We are lucky, yeah!
Yeah.
If the number rolled is equal to the less dangerous current skill, the current number slides out. Oh man.
Alright, we did it.
The sword is magnificent and is obviously made by a master craftsman. It fills you with power in your hand. You gain 2 points. on the top of your current skill score when using enchanted sword. Cutting your new weapon through the air, you set north down to the gorge.
So now we own Excalibur.
Yep.
Excalibur. From the United Kingdom, looking for heaven, going to California.
Amazing we did not die yet.
Surprising, honestly.
Between the hills, you see the flat, scenic valley floor stretching out ahead and beyond the sinister walls of the tree. The trees, the dark wood forest on the. Who shouted that? Or is that a sign? Let's see. Between you see the flat green valley floor stretching out to the head beyond the sinister wall of trees. Dark wood forest! On the other side of the tree lies a stone ridge. Your journey ends. Arriving the valley floor, the path ends at the junction.
Whatever.
Head east or east?
Let's go east.
The path makes a sudden turn to the right and head north across the valley floor to left of the path. You see a large pond with a small wooden hut attached with the edge. I don't know. Every time we investigate, well, that's I guess we just could investigate the hut.
Yeah, might as well.
You walk around the front of the hut and see a large blue vase on the small porch. There's nobody about. You open the door of the hut. It's just like breaking and entering, do we?
Apparently.
But nobody inside the hut is also devoid of furniture or object. You walk outside again and inspect the blue vase. You look inside, but despite the sunlight, are unable to see beyond the rim and filled with eerie blackness. And you shake it and hear a rattling sound. Did you drop the vase on the ground? Put your hand inside. Oh, look, another one we could stick our hand into that.
Well, I kind of want to stick my hand in.
I ignore the vase.
But it's...
Adventure!
Stick your hand inside to do it!
Yeah, okay, we're sticking our hand in. As you put the hand descends into the blackness of the vase, it grips a tense pain. First it feels as if it's a being crushed, and then it feels like it's on fire. You pull your hand out, or you want to feel or find something inside the vase.
Yeah.
They're being crushed, and you feel like you're being crushed and on fire.
So should we continue looking around just in case?
Hey, we may be in pain, but we might find something good.
You think?
It's like the hat.
Alright. If you wanna, I'm gonna go with you on this one.
The pain had become almost unbearable, but you still retain the feeling at the bottom of the vase. Then come into contact with several objects. You grasp them and pull the hand quickly out of the vase. You're surprised to see no mark or sign of injury on their hand. You examine your treasure to find 5 gold pieces and a dragon tooth, an interesting piece of painted canvas, and a glass a vial containing a potion of strength.
Oh, sweet.
This you could restore 5 stamina whenever you decide to drink it. You gain 1 luck point and you return to the path.
Alright, yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
That's alright. See, we did. Alright. I'm glad we did what we did. Our luck is like the thing that's keeping us alive, isn't it?
Oh, because we have. Sylvie said drink the.
Oh yeah, let's drink the strength potion while we're at it.
Yeah, because we have like 5 stamina.
Let's do it.
I've only lost one luck, so we don't need a luck potion yet. There we go.
All right. See, we're getting somewhere. Getting somewhere.
Wait, can we actually?
There.
Oh, okay, where's that potion?
Oh, the skill.
And does it tell you what we have? Oh, we still have holy water apparently
We do.
in the backpack.
Thought
Apparently.
we didn't have that.
Anyway, across the valley, I guess it not counts as magical item.
Huh.
As you walk across the valley, you see a dark green wall, dark forest looming up before you. The path leads directly into the thick undergrowth, and soon you will be walking between the tall, dark trees and thorny bushes. And this is dark and quiet to pass the forks. East, or continue where we're going.
Let's go east. And
Ah, that's a sexy cat, right, man?
all right. Cat person. Where cat? I guess.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing we healed.
Yeah.
The path that forces your way through the gnarled trees and thorny bushes. You hear growl above and look up the creature, which appears to be a half cat and half girl. Oh man, sexy girl lady, the cat
Ooh.
lady.
Cute cat girl. Sounds good. Sounds fun. Very kawaii. That is
Oh, man,
kawaii
it's
as
like-
fuck. That is.
Maybe she's friendly.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out.
I mean, the werewolf was, and he
mean-
was a dick.
Yeah, the werewolf's a jackass. Just
But cats are better.
yeah, cats are nice people, right? I mean, like cats are cool.
And let me brush over the path. Has a short black shiny fur like a panther, but there are paws at the end of the arm and legs with sharp claws. His face has human feature with slanted eyes and a long teeth. It looks as if it's about to pounce. I can't be wrong, it was so...
Oh.
Wait.
Fight Catwoman.
Do we want to run away or draw a sword?
Fight Catman. Woman. I mean,
Running away, but we lose one lock if we don't run.
I don't know. We fought that werewolf. Do we even would the wolf's bane like even work on the cat one?
It still have the same principle, right?
You think? I mean, and how much do we have of that? Do we still have some? The Belladonna or whatever is what it was called, I think.
No.
We used it all.
I don't know, and like I said, I do not know if...
And I don't know if that would work on her.
Yeah.
I mean, but still. You know what? I'm going to leave this one up to you. What do you want to do?
I don't
Run?
know.
Or...
We have the mighty coin. I guess heads will be attack and tails will run. What's it?
It's on its side. Oh, alright. Tails.
Okay, we're running. You arrive at another junction in the path, ignoring the way northeast and continue.
Hey, another little dwarf dude.
Walking along the path, you see a small man wearing an iron helmet. And a Samuel sitting on a log side of the path. He is a dwarf, and he does not look very pleased to see you. You're like, what are you doing in my woods?
Kiss him. I know that's not an option, but...
That's a...
Could you imagine if it was?
Okay, we could be a dick. Like
Oh,
we could start a conversation about the draw the sword thing as always, right? Or we could try to push him off the log and run. But we are trying to save his people, so my thing is I think we should try to tell him our story.
yeah, you're probably right.
But this is so tempting, though.
I mean, it's the stupid option. I mean, let's face it, our guy's pretty dumb.
But he's also very greedy.
That's true.
And if we run into a person that that probably get him closer to the king, he would go for it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay. Well, let's start. You ask the dwarf if he came up a stone bridge. He glares at you, jumps to his feet, grabbing his axe. He tells you that he hates the dwarfs of Stonebridge and that he searched in the dark forest for the Grubberian Warhammer to take it back to his village near Whitewater in a village Merewater in the west. He tells that his name is Trumbull and his favorite eagle has been lost while this guy is the one that was stealing the hammer.
Sounds like it.
You realize you were talking to the enemy at Stonebridge. You lose one luck.
See, we should have just pushed him off the log and ran away. See, the stupid option would have been the better one. Damn it.
Okay, cool. I mean, we don't have much luck. Do we have how much luck we have?
I mean, did we wait?
We have 9 luck left.
I say we take that potion. That luck potion.
Now we have 13 luck.
Haha. Take that. Trying to steal our luck.
Should we fight him or just run?
You know what? I say we fight him.
Okay.
He can't turn us into a werewolf.
And he's the enemy.
Yeah.
Enemy of my greed is the enemy of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's fight
do
on.
this. Haha.
Yeah.
Ha! Ha!
Give me your shit.
Take that.
And we didn't take damage.
Yeah, see, we were perfect. We were
You
good.
rummage through his dwarf bag and to find the interesting piece of painted canvas as a cork bottle containing clear liquid.
Yeah.
Oh man, the one thing that killed us from the last game.
Oh, clear liquid.
But taking it's in his bag, it wouldn't be bad. And
I mean, it all depends.
we have high luck, so we might not die from it.
Alright. Let's try drinking it.
Okay. You drink it clearly slowly from the bottle. It tastes very bitter, and you apprehensive about what you have done. But then, glow radiates from the bottle, and you feel invigorated. You have drunk, and gained 3 stamina points to your score.
Oh, sweet.
Oh man.
Stamina potion.
So our max stamina increase, right?
I would hope.
Oh yeah. And now we have 16.
Alright, we're doing good.
You have arrived to the tungsten pad in Northern Division. Okay. The path's going to another tungsten. Okay, we just head north.
You know, surprisingly, in this fantasy setting, we're doing a lot better than in the horror setting.
Yeah, we're such a bloodthirsty. We killed our enemy.
Yeah, we did what we needed to do. I'd say we're already heroes now. You know, we should get a parade. I mean, we've beaten the guy that caused all the problems.
Yeah, I heard the ear thumping of the heavy footsteps and the noise of a branch breaking and sound. Why didn't you even take the shield, by the way? You had the shield.
Yeah, why didn't we?
Anyway, that's beside the point. It sounded through the huge creature coming down the path towards you. Some huge creature. Do we face an oncoming creature?
I mean, let's see what it is. I don't know what it could be.
And
But,
we could hide from it or face it head
I
on.
mean, let's face it. I don't know what it is, but
Okay. It's a giant. And we were like, haha, I got Something cussing gets too loud and suddenly you see a huge leg appear in front of you. You're looking up to see the leg that belongs to a man 5 meters tall. He's wearing a grey canvas clothing and a fur boot. He appeared to have been in a hurry and crossing through the undergrowth as the forest isn't there. He is a forest giant and seeing you his eye wide and raised his great wooden club. Roar!
Fight? Or
We had to fight him.
we have to?
Yep.
Do we?
Like, do we? I mean,
He's
yeah.
a giant.
We're more skilled than him. We have 10 skills and 15 health.
Maybe that'll help. Ha
Ah. Oh, no,
Alright,
we both missed.
I mean, not terrible. Ha ha! Surprisingly, we're doing well. Alright. That's just. Ha ha!
One,
Ha
yeah.
We did it! We actually beat a giant.
Oh man. Step inside the forest giant clothing to find a brass lantern with a green wick. There is no liquid inside. Perhaps it's a magic lantern. Magic lantern. That's the brother like, I hope it wasn't genie.
There's no liquid inside. Maybe it's a magic lantern. Okay, rub the lantern with a wish.
Okay, let's rub the bigger more idiots.
I say, why not?
You rub the lantern, green smoke slowly rise from the back and you form outside the man. A fat old man with the bald head with Oh. This guy restores our shit.
Alright.
But do we need anything our skill?
Yeah.
Okay. A riser in the form outline of a fat old man with a bald head sitting on the cushion, his mouth open slowly, and deep voice says, "Well, what do we want? What do you want?" He tells requests, but tells he's unable to offer you material gain or wealth. He can only offer personal well-being. You may restore the skill, stamina, luck, or to initial time. Okay, we're gonna go with. Yeah. As you make your choice, as you disappear and the lantern turns black, you throw it on the ground, head north.
So you only get one wish? I thought it was a 3-wish thing.
The path twists and turns, and the banks descends up into a west. Following the new course, you are aware of a squawking in the tree all around you. You hear the flapping of wings. Look up at the tree. 3 large birds swoops down in the beak, and Talon looks razor sharp. You only have a second to draw your sword to defend against the Death Hawk.
Alright, guess we're fighting the Death Hawk! Let's do it.
That's a metal name, like a rock
It does
band.
sound like a fucking awesome metal name. I could see that as a great band.
Okay.
The Death Hawks. Sweet.
Ha.
Haha.
Right on.
Haha.
Aha. That's one Death Hawk down.
Ha.
Fight on.
Ha.
Fight on.
We're doing amazing.
Yep.
Ha.
Fight on.
Ha.
Excellent. Return.
We are amazing. We are great fighters.
One of the Death Hawk has a silver band around the legs. Inscription on it which read "Death awaits you."
Oh,
Well, it's a Death Hawk.
that makes sense, I guess. I mean, they're gonna tell you. They're coming to kill you, I guess.
Yeah, you soon arrive at another junction in the path, and looking at the Big Legs man, you decide to head north again in the direction of the stone bridge, ignoring the narrow path with continuing west. The path appears out of a small clearing to your right. You see a pile of branches, grass, a piece of dead rags, large creatures among the debris and old scatter about. You catch his wait. I think my phone is I mean, it's still live streaming, but my connection on my phone sucks.
I see.
Branches, grassy pieces, rags, large creature amongst the debris and the old bones scattered around you, about you. Catch the sight of something glitter. Oh man, shiny object.
I mean, yeah.
I want to look. Oh.
Well.
This is what happened when that one's shiny.
This happens way too often. Should have known better. Should have known. Shiny things.
You looked over to investigate the lair, but suddenly aware of the dark shadow being cast all about you. You hear a loud roar above you. You look out to see a dragon-like creature with 2 legs, green scaly skin, flying down a layer. A bolt of fire shoots from his mouth towards you. Okay, I got to test our luck. You're lucky.
Sweet.
If you're lucky, the fireball misses you and it explodes by your feet. Ah, fuck, we don't have the flute.
Alright.
You never did, actually never got the flute anyway. The creature in front of you, a river, and opens their mouth and lets out another burning war. It's about to 10 meters long and thick scales. You're look hard to penetrate with your sword. Ah, fuck. Well, here's the boss battle.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We're fighting a dragon, I guess.
Yep.
After we just took down a giant.
I mean...
I thought the giant was a boss battle. Now we're gonna fight a dragon.
I mean, we have at least a Santa's sword.
It's true. That's true. That's something.
And in D&D, this will be like the final boss fight. Because dragons are dicks.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
Alright, dragon.
Fight on.
Oh boy.
I gotta test my luck.
Probably a good idea. Alright.
You're lucky.
Haha! See, we're back to this. Alright.
We're winning!
We're doing good now. Oh.
Oh.
I should have bothered looking.
I think... How much damage you took?
Haha!
Ah, yeah.
Alright.
Critical hit.
Haha! Oh.
Oh, no, we're touching our luck with that.
Yeah, we gotta test our luck again.
Aha!
All right. No.
Oh.
Oh.
No, that's our luck, or
Yeah. Any chance we get him, it's the dragon.
you're lucky.
Haha!
Excellent, we triumphed.
We won. We beat the dragon. Do we still have that potion? Right, I think we used it.
We have a healing potion.
Does it heal luck
No.
and all that other stuff? No.
It heals our stamina that we use.
Well, that might be worth it. Well, all right. Anyways,
You motion into the river and start to rummage through the layer around the debris. You find a gauntlet made of plate iron, a throwing knife, and gold pieces, a gold ring. You put the knife and gold pieces into the backpack. Okay. Armor or gold ring? What do you think we should put on?
I think we should put both of them on, but I don't think it'll allow us to.
I mean, I feel like leaving it behind would be stupid.
What, the armor? Or the
Like both, any of these.
No, I agree. I would be like, no, these both are. I'm wearing both of these. But...
I know in the fantasy, like, rings are useful because they may have special property.
Yeah, you never know what the ring's gonna got.
And we already have a ring of light.
True.
I mean, the gauntlet also enchanted armors also could be good as well.
Yeah, you never know. It's a tough choice. What do you think we should do?
You know what? We go with armor.
Armor? Alright.
You slip on the gauntlet in your hand and take out the sword, slicing into the air. You feel more than usually skilled with your weapons. You now possess a gauntlet weapon skill that adds 1 point to your future roll, computing your own attack strength during combat, so long as you wear it.
Alright.
Oh, I could put the ring on too.
Sweet. Alright, let's do it.
Okay. So slip on the ring, the middle finger, you suddenly grip with the agonizing pain. Eventually the pain subsides, but you're unable to take it off the ring. Oh, look at that. It's a curse ring.
Oh. Well.
So, oh man, they're slow. Subtract 2.
We gained 1 and subtracted 2. That sucks.
Yeah. We're back to our default stat from our helmet. Yeah. And helmet and gauntlet.
If we could just get the ring off now. If we could just figure a way to get that damn ring off.
Angry Amazons?
What?
Walking along the narrow path, you suddenly hear a sharp crack, a twig breaking, the whisper and low voice. You draw your sword and wait anxiously. Your back a large oak tree, then from behind the tree, the opposite step, 4 men and a woman dressed in green, a tunic. These look menacing as they stand with swords and axes in their hands. The young woman steps forward and yells that you are trespassing on their territory and you must pay a levy of 5 objects from their backpack with consequences.
Take my ring that I just got.
Take off the ring I got. I will glad to remove my finger.
Here, I'll chop it off for you.
Let you cut off your hand. There. You have a cursed finger with a ring on it.
That's magical. I'm sure you'd love that. What do we do?
Let's look at the item. Because we're at disadvantage.
We just fought a fucking dragon. I mean, that is pretty bad.
Yeah, and we have 8 health.
Oh, yeah.
That helped, but...
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were like wandering and we could have said like, eh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
The map right there.
The map.
I do love how it actually like tells you now what the hell like is there now that we've seen some of the stuff.
And I'm wondering in the House of Hell if we had that ability and we never used it.
That would explain a lot, actually. But I mean, like, why would you have a map in a horror thing scenario?
You know what? Fine, I could have let's see. That you could have this insects thing.
Because, like, when are we gonna use that?
Gold pieces are money is always good for whatever, right? Oh, we do have a Baldonia.
Oh, so we could have fought that.
Okay, we should give you some gold because gold piece. Oh, can we just give them all the gold? Oh, there we go. We should give them gold.
All right. See, there you go. Problem solved. See, all right.
Oh man, the new chapter begins.
And we got a thing. Oh no, wait, that's a. Never mind. Anyways.
Well, it's getting on to 11:30 because I bookmarked this here. And so I'll continue it off here for the next time.
You think so? I mean, I thought we were gonna die a long time ago. I'm surprised we're still going.
Yeah.
Especially considering we keep shoving our hands in shit. Like, fighting people. Thought we would have died hours ago. I'm honest. To be honest with you. It's like, hey, look, this ring, let me put it on. Hey, look, this fucking helmet, let me put it on. Hey, look, this freaking thing, let me put it on.
It looked like It looked like because now I'm saying we've only been live streaming for 13 minutes.
What, it restarted?
It probably has. Well, either way. Let's see something. Let's just go right here. That's weird.
What?
Well, either way, yeah. Whenever this is done, we sub up the edited one.
Yeah, I guess so. Alright then. I mean, if
Well,
you want to bookmark it and end it here, then.
Yeah, since is it about almost midnight?
Oh shit. I didn't realize the time. Alrighty then. We shall come back another day and show you the tales of
the Forest of Doom, man. I don't know what we're gonna call that guy.
Barbarian Bob. I don't know.
Barry and Bob. There we go.
Yeah.
The event, Barry and Bob.
The special adventurer Barbarian Bob, who only dreams of
Barbarian Bob. Okay.
who only dreams of tiny little heads screaming.
Tiny little head screaming trolls and money.
Yeah. And you know, gaining more money and stuff and whatnot. And like sticking his hand in everything.
The funny thing, if we didn't run into this thing yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't. That thing didn't show up. Vampires didn't show up, which I'm a little disappointed. I wanted to see a vampire. But we saw a dragon, we took down that dragon. We saw a giant, and we took down that giant.
We saw a ring, we put on that cursed ring.
That we did! That we did! And now we're horribly cursed. And we will probably die much faster in the next round. But, since we bookmarked it, we'll let you know next time. And we'll continue onward. But for now, we'll see you in the next episode of Crazy Barbarian Bob! Bye-bye! See you next time! Adios! I'm gonna drink something now. Yep. Pouring stuff out for Barbarian Bob.
There don't know. Does Adam work tonight? I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't work with him, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.